Now, and Kamala Harris will do her first TV interview since becoming the Democrat presidential nominee alongside her running mate Tim Walz. Mark Stone reports from Washington.
She's been criticised quite a lot for the fact that she has not agreed to sit down with anyone to go through any scrutiny to allow voters to understand better what she stands for, how to define her, what her policies are. And so I think this interview, which has taken place already or is taking place right now, a pre-recorded interview on CNN, which will be aired tonight, is absolutely key for the Harris-Walz campaign. She will sit down alongside Tim Walz, her running mate, for quite a lengthy interview, and I think it will allow people to understand what she stands for a bit better. Of course, she has been riding a wave, really, since she was announced as the candidate. There was an expectation when Joe Biden stepped aside that there would be a lot of infighting within the Democratic Party to find a new candidate. But it didn't turn out like that. He endorsed her, and very quickly the Democratic Party fell in behind her. And then that wave carried her through into the Democratic National Convention in Chicago a couple of weeks ago, which was, you know, a convention which survived, I think, on vibes more than policy. We didn't get any detail of the policy that she stands for. Broad brush views about the direction which she'd like to take the country, the threat of a second Trump presidency. But on individual issues, really not a great deal. For example, she's talked in the past about her desire to ban fracking. She now appears to have flip-flopped on that policy. So what does she actually believe on that? The Trump campaign is making a huge amount of the fact that they say she wants to ban fracking. Now she's flip-flopped, but actually really she does still want to ban fracking. Of course, in places like Pennsylvania, fracking is popular. It provides both jobs and energy. So there's one issue. The border as well. She's being described as the border czar, the person who Biden had put in charge of the border. Not strictly true. What he asked her to do was to look at the underlying issues of migration. But nevertheless, she has been attached to the failures that are on the southern border, and has never, as candidate Harris, answered questions about that. So more broadly, what is her ideology? What is her political ideology? It is not clear, and so this interview will be very important.